Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Chat, guys. Mwah. Thank you to all those who do like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon in the corner, and you will get notified when I post new content. Everybody who does those kind of things to energetically donate back to the channel, I'm sending you so much love. Now, grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable, because me, Tasha, is going to spill the tea straight. No chasing, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is, guys. So let's clear you off. Let's clear off this energy. And let's call in the ancestors. Cheers, guys. Ancestors of the highest white light, I call you into my beautiful space and ask for a clear, precise channel message for the beautiful collective that is watching me right now. Remember, timeless general collective, right? You're tapping into this ancestral masters, okay? You have this teacher energy. You have this ability to learn. You're the apprentice. And whatever you're learning, you're teaching. You are very guided. It's like you're guided by all the gods. Now, this could be your story, this could be somebody else's, this could be somebody playing in your energy that you know nothing about. So discern, 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 guys. My personal readings are closed for the time. I do appreciate all of you. Listen, the haters are going to hate. They're not liking that you are a teacher, a speaker, a healer. Okay, so we're taking it. Bottom of the deck, brother. Could be your brother, could be somebody you friend zone. Somebody who's a leader, so it could be a masculine energy who doesn't like that you're a female. Take it as it resonates, flip the roles, guys, but you're a female leader. It's your discipline that they hate. It's the fact that you have longevity. The haters are going to hate, guys. They're going to hate, but you still got this protection around you. Now, a lot of people are trying to break your heart. Somebody's heart is broken, and they want you to feel this pain. But you've healed. You're doing something different, and a lot of people are kind of upset about it. They're feeling a little bit broken because they can't give you what you want, or because they don't feel like they have enough to give you, or because they can't break your heart. Take it as it resonates, guys. Wow, soulmate. You may have friend zoned a soulmate. Maybe you cut somebody off. Maybe you're about to. Maybe this soulmate cut you off, try to break your heart because they didn't like your power, your position. Yeah, so they tried to lie on you. This soulmate lied on themselves, lied on you because you are a machine. So somebody was very intimidated by you, by your power, by your fighting abilities. You are a soldier. You're the greatest of all times. You are that GOAT. And somebody didn't like the position that you had because you're a female. But you follow your path. You walk by faith, not by sight. And you really are who the fuck you say you are. Somebody knows that home is internally. You're sober, you're on the right path, but there's a lot of people in their mind. They won't mind your fucking business. They're all up in your face. All up in your face. Well, maybe not in your face. This is all behind your back. But they're in your business. Like, they see your face all the time. And you don't even know what's going on. Somebody might be trying to, distract you from this path. Past, present, future, guys. But energy never lies. You call to filth. If you feel uncomfortable, you will block it. It is what it is, guys. You're not here. Like, people really think, like, they get really comfortable and think they could just, like, I don't know, like they have some kind of, I don't know, they just get comfortable and then they think they can trample over your boundaries. Somebody's realizing that you read it to filth and you will block, cancel, delete. It's got a lot of people in their head. Because you are a soldier. You're not here for the attention, for the show, none of it. Like, you could really care less about any of this. And it's Gemini season right now. So we're like really eliminating. We're seeing and eliminating and being by ourselves. Usually Gemini season is about coming together and socializing, but it's not that for us light workers, starseeds. It's kind of the opposite, actually. And somebody's really in their head because of your progress, because of your movement forward, because you really do pay attention to the moon cycles, to the cycles in general, and to people's, moves. And somebody's been watching your moves as well. Could be a soulmate. Somebody you've seen as the one. Somebody sees you have a beautiful heart. You stand on yours, but they also lied. Now they want to tell the truth about your loyalty. Woo-hoo-hoo. Somebody needs to watch their back because they did. They cheated the whole time. Whether this is a friend, a family member, an ex, whatever this is, soulmate can be anything, right? Could be your best friend. Take it as it resonates. Somebody cheated you. Now they got busted. They feel some kind of way because you paid attention to the signs. And you never cheated somebody out. You were honest. You were forthcoming. And somebody's mad at your progression because they did. They tried to stop you from following your path, from being yourself. So they tried to lie to others, lie to you. Like, but you read it. You knew somebody was lying. See, two-faced. This is the Gemini. I told you guys, in Gemini season, we are really seeing the two faces for what it is. It's the year of the snake. So it's about transformation, get left behind, right? And Gemini season is about seeing the mask and ripping it right off, whether it be the mask that we wear or the mask that others wear. You see the fake friends. You see the unsupported energy. You know that people only give to have some kind of attachment. Ooh, and that's fucking dangerous. Guys, somebody played with your heart. And you have a beautiful heart. Listen, you're not kind for no reason. You're kind because you've been through it. And you walk that talk, but people need to understand that there's an opposite of that. You know what I mean? And you're very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. You may walk around with this beautiful smile on your face, being really awesome. But see, you're not two-faced. You are who you are. But people say you're two-faced because you have two personalities. You have the light and the shadow. You are both one, though. So you're whole. So you're not two-faced. You are who you are. But you have no shame on both sides. This is why you're a dangerous kind of creature. And somebody really regrets choosing you as an enemy. I'm going to tell you, because you are unstoppable. Somebody tried to cheat you out of something. But energy never lies. You still followed your own path solo, by yourself. And your dreams, these big dreams that you have, whatever that is, they're going to come true. But somebody can't sleep because they know they're about to come true. And all they had to do was like give you respect, where respect was due. Somebody didn't like where you were on the totem pole per se, you know, like you were equal to men, to whatever, you know what I mean? Like you're equal to everybody. Everybody's equal, and nobody could understand that you hold this power inside of you and you don't even ask for it. You just get it because you got that pure heart. Somebody was really two-faced with you, but you've seen it, and you give out of the kindness of your heart. So if people fuck you over, that's on them. They end up losing you, and it's no shit off, you know, it's no sweat off your ass. It's none whatsoever. They wish, though, you know what I mean? Like, people are so obsessed with you because it was love all along. You knew exactly what was going on, so it was a dangerous thing to try to play with somebody's heart knowing that, you know, they were authentic. You want to, like, I'm telling you, people really do get comfortable, and they think that, you know, just because you're nice, you're not just going to cut them the fuck off when they think that, you know, they can cross some kind of line and some boundary. Now you're resting. Somebody needs to sleep. See, somebody's really up in your business. They can't sleep. They're constantly thinking about, like, whatever the fuck. I don't know, they're in these wicked games, you know what I mean? Like, while you're resting. Because you got love. You got pure love. Like, it was love all alone. You ain't got to stress about nothing. Somebody's really upset. Could be a brother, a leader in some kind, because you're a light worker. Just like them, okay? Or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody's upset because that's the power struggle, right? You got a lot of power. And, wow. This brother's scared. They're scared. Let's see if there's nothing there. Let's see. Yeah, blinding them. Look, they're scared because you are the truth. And you have this power to dominate them, even in the dark, but you choose not to because you know the consequences. You've been there, done that. You know, you earned your fucking stripes. You earned back your wings. You know the consequences. This brother is mad. Or somebody's mad because you friend zoned them. Now they're scared because you've seen them as two-faced. It was a very dangerous thing. I'm telling you, somebody really regrets playing with you. So let's get this Twin Flame Awakening Path Tarot, guys, because you have had a soul ascension. You learn to fix people's crown. You know, you help people back up. That's what light workers do. You don't tell, you know, you don't shout it to the rooftops what somebody's, what their, you know, downfall is or what's going on. You see when somebody is hurting and they don't have to ask you. You offer. But there's a lot of people playing on that as well. And that's why you see it. You know what I mean? Somebody didn't think that you were able to do this, to be who you are. So they try to break your heart, make you feel like you weren't good enough, leave you out in some kind of way. But you're stronger than the rest. You will always pick yourself up. You will always figure it out. Because you know, as long as you're not telling a lie, you can have this protection. And haters are going to hate, but it's because of your longevity. You are really authentic. True blue, true to your core. Look, and that's justice. Balancing of the scales. I told you, you're walking justice. Somebody is really heartbroken right now. Really heartbroken because of the consequences of coming up against you. 9 of Swords. Wow, yeah, they can't eat, they can't sleep. There's a lot of law and order because of this legalities, like somebody's integrity. They need to be careful what they're thinking because ancestors are listening to what they're thinking. Somebody doesn't realize your protection and how really truly powerful you are because you're the Empress. It's about empowerment. 7 of Wands. Yeah, you got this protection. You're defending yourself. You're protecting yourself. And somebody's like feeling like you're this elephant and you're just going through shit. Like with no care in the world. A lot of people are trying to put this negativity on you. But you're just like, oh. Another day, you know, Queen of Pentacles. You're very generous. You're kind of like stopping to smell the roses right now and you're nurturing yourself. You're very stable. Somebody's upset because you're practical and you have this good business sense and it's a King of Cups. There is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Take it as it resonates. Doesn't have to be, guys. Very wise King of Cups coming in. Emotionally stable. Sees you very protected. Somebody's in their head space. It's like they're very balanced. I'm not gonna lie. They're balanced between their head and their heart, but they're stuck. See, a Hermit. They're stuck in some kind of isolation. They're really reflecting, whoever this is, about the 6 of Wands, about your victory. Somebody's having a hard time that you're gonna get some kind of victory, whether it be with the King of Cups, or this King of Cups is watching you get a victory. This is justice, guys. A lot of people are feeling very anxious and depressed because of the 6 of Swords, because you walked the fuck away and you're leaving people behind. You're really moving forward. Congratulations. And this is justice. Somebody's up in their head because they're in isolation. They're having no choice but to reflect on their shortcomings. And you're not one to publicize people's shortcomings. You help people fix their crowns. Now, there could have been a lot of people who tried to, like, you know, laugh at you, kick you while you were down, not realizing that that was just going to make you a stronger person. 7 of Wands, you are definitely protected through it all. And you are Ascended Master. You have all the gods protecting you because you care. It's about integrity, guys. Energy never lies. This gives you the protection. 9 of Cups. Your wish fulfillment. Somebody should really learn how to treat people well, because it isn't what you do in the public, like to 10,000, 10 people, it doesn't matter, to the public. It's what you do in the background when nobody's watching. It's your heart. How do you feel at the end of the night? Now listen, you are wish fulfillment, and somebody really sees you as like pleasure, joy, like making love to life every day, even when it's hard. You push through it with tears in your eyes, you know. If you have to, you know, say what you got to say, you say it. It's no big deal. Because you know your value, you know your worth. 5 of Cups. And somebody feels left out from you. They feel a lot of loss, a lot of grief. Because you don't mind dissing and dismissing, and it's nothing personal. It's just people get very comfortable in your energy and they have no right to step over any boundaries. It is what it is. Somebody's very blinded by love because they don't even know what true love is. So because you're not an attention whore, they get upset because you're not like the rest. You don't want the attention, you don't chase anybody, and you definitely don't want to be chased. Like, it's weird. See, Knight of Wands. Did I not just say this? This is why this King of Cups is in their head. Because they're very impulsive, very immature, and they're a fucking hothead, okay? So they come in very passionately and they get the fuck out, and it's like it's very charming, but somebody's mad because you're rebellious, and you see it. You've been there, you've done that. It's the same energy, but it's a different face, and you're not willing to sit back and just allow people to lie in your face. You want people to tell you the truth. You want people to, you know, be honest, but you're not as friendly as people think you are. And that's what's giving you this victory, because your cutoff game is deadly and somebody's upset. See, the tower, it's causing a major tower. I told you your victory is causing a major tower. Somebody's pride is getting the worst out of them, though. It's because they should have gave you this recognition and this praise, but they didn't. Instead, they wanted to lie on you so that you wouldn't move forward. You would feel lack. You feel even less of a, you know, a Seven of Pentacles. Oh, but you chose to invest in the right thing instead, guys. Your harvest and your reward is coming in. That's why the ancestors want you to understand that. Even if this was a friend, a family member, a lover, this soulmate, you know, this divine partner perhaps, something didn't work out. You had to, you know, grab those kahunas and do what you needed to do. And it's got a lot of people in their headspace because you call it to filth. In this Gemini season, people are getting eliminated like it is what it is, and they're scared. There's a lot of people scared of your pure heart, of your truth, because you are fucking dangerous, because you are light and shadow, and you have no shame. Underneath this new moon in Gemini, Lilith's coming out, right? So it's that beautiful heart of standing firm, of knowing who you are. There's a lot of sudden changes, guys, and everything that was built on faulty foundation is crumbling down. It's a choice. There's a lot of chaos and destruction, but as you can see, you are, you know, already been through that. So you're kind of like gliding past this Three of Wands and waiting for what is yours, because you've put the investments in, you planted those seeds. Now you're about to reap the results of that growth that you have. A lot of people see your progression. They wanted to stop your planning, but you focused. And now you're waiting for something, your ride, your wave. And you're looking ahead with a lot of confidence, because that growth allowed you to have foresight, because you've been there, you've done that. And you have wish fulfillment, guys. This pleasure is about to be here. But people look at you like pleasure for them, and it's weird, and you're not dealing with it, so you cut it off. And people are having to go through a lot of karma in the background for not having integrity and for luring people in with ill intentions. See? Legalities. I told you, King of Swords. You are standing up for yourself. This is what's giving you this justice. You are very smart, but I told you, your cutoff game is deadly. Judgment. Wow, somebody is really having to reflect right now. In hermit mode, in solitude, there's a lot of introspection. They don't have a choice. It's either they can do it kicking and screaming, or they can, you know, go and do it soft and easy. But they got no choice. People ain't got no choice. And you're protected from this chaos that's going on around because you've been there. And we all have choices, guys. Three of Cups in reverse. You refuse to celebrate with people who are not balanced because you know that they're going to bring you in balance. And it's not a personal thing. It's you've done the work already. See? Knight of Swords. Somebody knows what you say goes, and you don't mind fighting for what you want. It's got a lot of people in their head because they wanted to cheat you out of something, and you were like, fuck, I ain't missing out on nothing. Keep it. Have it. Seven of Swords. You see what I mean? It's a lie. Whatever it is was a lie. That's why somebody's in that Five of Cups. They're in a lot of regret because they were blinded to love. Because they didn't know what real love was. Instead, they lied because they felt some kind of way. Maybe because you friend-zoned them. Maybe because you blocked them. I don't know, but this could even be family. Whatever it is, you healed, you're resting, you're recovering, or you have already recovered. These people are doing too fucking much. They're lying, and then they're mad because you don't want to work with them with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Why would you? You work by yourself. And that's not a problem. You're to death on the floor. Somebody really wanted to, like, put you on the floor. You are transformation. King of Cups is very much intimidated by you because they know they're a player. You deaded it. Somebody doesn't want to be a player no more. I just want someone I can live my life for. Somebody feels like they need to watch their back because their ancestors, your ancestors, their ancestors, everybody's ancestors are coming for a lot of people. Whoever was two-faced in your energy. Ooh, it's giving me blood in, blood out. Be careful, guys. Be careful, okay? What you're doing out here, because there is that. Somebody wanted to, you know, end you. Well, it's an eye for an eye, right? 6 of Wands, 3 of Cups. I told you. You may not be working with these people, but you are working with somebody, and it is Source. That's what's giving you that 6 of Wands, and it's causing a tower. The ancestor masters are guiding you. You may not be working with anybody on the 3D because people are fucking scared of you because of your power, because you are fucking dangerous. You got no shame. You're not scared of nothing. Well, you know, you're scared, but you do it scared. You do it fearful. You do it like sad. You just fucking do it because you ain't got no choice. You're doing it. And you teach others to lead by example, that it's to help others. And well, like I said, nobody's helping you, but you are most definitely helping yourself with the power of Source, God Creator. 2 of Wands. It's about choices. You know what to invest in. You know you're going to reap harvest. And it is harvest time, guys. The Wheel of Fortune underneath that. See what I mean? You just had to wait for yours. Wait for your ride. Be calm. Be collective. And it will come in, this Wheel of Fortune. But it's the 6 of Pentacles. See, because you're a giver. And you're banking a lot of good blessings in the ethers. So you're planning for the future. And the future doesn't consist of a lot of people because you're not really here for the hype. You're not here for the attention. You're not here to entertain the sheep. And there's a lot of narcissistic people who want to stop you from being you. And they're all up in your face. Or, well, secretly all up in your face. These are like high-key haters. Big fans. Big fans. Got a fan club. Oh, but you're not paying attention to them, so they're upset. Because they can't get a message to you. I told you, you're just doing you over here while these haters are going to be hating. And you're taking leaps of faith. If somebody wants to come towards you, you're going to have to leap. But looks like a lot of people are stuck on stupid. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. The Devil is on the bottom of the scale, guys. So be careful. I don't care. I will block, cancel, delete if I think anything. If I feel anything. It is what it is because I see it for what it is. And if I don't know you, if you're a million miles away, I love you, my beautiful subscribers. I truly, truly love you. But listen, if you're sending me messages, you're finding me on Facebook, and you're sending me love letters in the mail, and then constantly commenting on my Facebook, and I'm going to block you because it's weird. And I'll give you a chance. And I'll probably tell you once or twice, but I will block you because it's weird. Not here for the attention. None at all. So, please. I respect you. Respect me. Pay attention to the signs. Somebody misses your food. It's probably what you were feeding them. But people take advantage of that. They get very fucking comfortable, like I said, and then they get cut the fuck off and feel homeless. People act like you're home, like you feel... That's what I mean. People are weird. Like, no. Find oneness within you. People are upset because you are whole. And big things are happening for you. And somebody got bad advice about you. That's okay. Somebody even thought that you were homeless. You didn't have anything. Fuck, you probably didn't for a little while. You were like this, you know, a bit of yo-yo. But that's okay. Life be lifing. But through it all, you find healthy coping mechanisms because you're a motherfucking genius. But just because you know you can do something doesn't mean you should. There's a lot of people who are geniuses, but they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Okay, so let's read this genius card and cat. Let's read the genius card. So, genius. Reanimated. Cat's dead. Details later. And then look, you got the cat. Okay, so you got a lot of protection, guys. Somebody tried to assassinate you. Assassinate your protection. your comfort. But that didn't happen, did it? Nope. It says just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Intelligence comes in many forms. You can be brilliant in some ways and less in others. Forging ahead without considering potential outcomes can create situations that things go to pieces, probably with horrible results, okay? So in the upright, slow down, keep your head on your shoulders. Somebody needs to relax. And that's the thing, you gotta rest, guys. We don't need the external world's validations. Somebody is secretly, trying to assassinate you or putting things into people's minds so that they, I don't know. At the end of the day, you're a genius. You got yourself out of a situation. You have the protection. Somebody is so upset because you are comfortable in your skin and wherever you are, and you've been through the worst, like the worst. And you're just like smooth sailing from here. And it's got somebody upset because even when they try to cause towers in your life, you just see them for who they are and you cut it off. And as you cut it off, you level up again. And right now we are jumping timelines, sweetheart. Bro, so buckle up. Because your family is pissed the fuck off. Because something they wanted to pass down onto you is not happening. And well, it's pulling a ricochet. Like I said, where is this energy going? It's not going to you, and that's what's fucked up. So I like the dark. It's friendly. Look, I don't make it up, guys. In this Lilith energy, you're tapping into that dark feminine energy. Somebody does not like being put on their ass by the truth. You ain't scared. You ain't never scared. What? It says, no one can help being who they are. Self-awareness is important, but using it to repress our true feelings can lead only to misery. Fellow travelers may see past our public performative air in a sense of kindred spirit, even as we seek cover in the shadows. Passionate feelings and heated emotions can reveal our true nature. Is this really something to fear? See, you don't care. You are authentic. You are transparent. You feel, but people take advantage of that because there's not many like you. So it's like moths to a flame, right? But you love all walks of life. But you have to filter it out. That's what we're doing right now. We're filtering it out. And we're eliminating people who are stepping over that boundary. They come correct? They're not at all. It is what it is. And people are really upset because it says embrace your hunting instinct and focus on the world outside. They wanted you to focus on outside, so boom, now you're focusing outside. A lot of people wanted you to be inside. You stayed inside. You did the work inside your soul necessary for you to be a soldier, a goat, a machine, and stand forward when necessary. Now you're out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. You're showing people that you ain't nothing to fuck with. You ain't nothing to play with. Your family's blowing up. Listen, you transform or you get left behind. Somebody is coming to the realization of this. They may not be comfortable with your position, but they know they ain't got to say either because that beautiful heart is shining. And these energy vampires really wanted to harvest off of you. But look, Spirit's got your back. Always had your back. You're protected. Your aura. You're like so divine. And there's this intervention coming in from Archangel Michael to protect you because you are part of the 144K. And Archangel protects and shields the 144K. He's the guardian angel. You could have a guardian angel, passed over loved one, that's protecting you as well. But it's judgment time. A lot of people are having to reflect because they too have ancestors who are very disappointed in them because we all have the same 24 hours in a day. And it's a whole different timeline now, sweetheart. You can't be doing what you were doing before. You got to stand alone. Gemini, it's time to stand alone. And if you can't do it, you're going to get left behind. Tether. Somebody feels very pulled to you. Like there's some kind of telepathic communication that you have with somebody and they want you to listen. Oh, there's so much pleasure that they have, but you're not paying attention. You want something real, something in your face. You don't want bullshit. You don't want any of it. None of it. and somebody's gossiping about you, there's a lot of lies. A lot of lies. A lot of spreading rumors, petty conversations. A lot of people are trying to smear your image, and you could care less what people think about you, so what the fuck difference does it make? That's why somebody is pulling on their heart, because you are single. You're independent, and you're free from any attachments. If you wanted to date, you could, but you're not, because you choose not to, and people are jealous because other people need other people. And people look at you like a fucking rebellious because you end it. You don't care how much you love somebody. If they don't show you the same respect in return, they lie to you or behind your back, you can't trust them with your eyes closed, you're fucking out of there. If somebody makes you feel uncomfortable, you're out. If you can't actually you are not sitting in next to somebody who you feel uncomfortable with. Nope. And somebody's mad that you can walk this earth by yourself, or that you have somebody next to you or coming in that is just for you. A lot of people are envious, guys. A lot of people talking behind your back, but they're behind your back for a reason. Like I said, you have a fan club, okay? High key haters. And we all got the same choice. Well, we don't got the same choices. We have the same 24 hours in the day, but it's all about choices, guys. Somebody wants to work with you, but you're working with source. Because somebody gambled you. See, they gambled time. They thought they had enough time. Somebody's ran out of time, guys. You're taking a risk, though. Somebody's saying you got a poker face on because you're not telling people what you got going on, because everybody's in chaos. Nobody wants you to be happy, so why should you even say anything? Because when you tell them that you're suffering, they just laugh. So when you tell them you're doing well, they're just silent. So it's like, what the fuck? So you're just, no, you're done. You're done, and that's fine. You're taking a risk, and you're rolling the dice, and, you know, it is what it is. What happens is what happens, and somebody feels like they want to anchor you down, but you're a fucking genius. You paid attention to this. You know people were wanting to trap you in some kind of way. They seen a big deal coming in, like a big break for you, and they figured, let's try to stop this. And they really never believed in you. Never at all. They actually thought you were homeless and, like, very needy, and they're the ones who needed you. A lot of people are feeling some kind of way because they're heavy on their heart, and you're light as a feather. See? Because you're the fucking muse. I told you, you have no shame. You're the cat. You're comfortable wherever you are. A lot of people are scared of you because you are comfortable. Because it's about the heart. You got the pure love, and it was love all along. So if you choose to cut somebody off, it's because you don't feel love. It is what it is, and you gave the love. See, somebody was in denial about their decision. It's somebody else's fault, but they blamed you. It is what it is. So they're refusing to face the truth. They're not facing reality about your decision. Somebody made a wrong choice, okay? And it was a stay or leave decision for you. Do I stay around and, you know, see the same energy in a different face, or do I cut it off right away? And as soon as you cut it off, I'm telling you, you start leveling up. Like the ancestors start bringing you in more blessings, because it really is the company you keep. And you have to be careful, because it is a moth to a flame, our beautiful energy. And these narcissists, they love it. And us, we just, you know, it's fine, because we know that if they fuck us over, they get the karma. We don't end up losing out on anything at all. So we still give from the kindness of our heart. And, you know, we see somebody struggling, we're still going to help. It is what it is. It's not going to change who we are, not at all. And it fucking really fucks up people, because they want to be more than friends, but you don't see anybody as more than friends. No. But a lot of people see you as more than friends. But you friend zone everybody, and that's why they're so upset. Like, who are you going to be with? What are you doing? Says they can't stop thinking about you. There's a lot of people who can't stop fucking thinking about you. They may be causing a lot of distractions, and you're just like, oh, God, leave me alone. Says my life is not altogether as it seems. None of our lives are, guys. That's why it's very important to be transparent, so that way you don't get catfished. Or you don't feel some kind of way, like you're not stepping all over people's boundaries, guys. People get too fucking comfortable in the Earth Angels' energies, and then, you know, they get mad when we have to cut it off. It says, it was my fault, but I blamed you. Hey, didn't I just say this? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because I be the real deal. That's why I can't stop doing what I do, because... oh, wow, somebody really wants to be together. They're saying you're going to be together because you came closer to anybody else, to knowing the truth about somebody. I don't know, you make somebody really comfortable. but you and I were too young. So you were too young for somebody, or they were too young for you, or you were just too young when you met. So they blamed you for everything instead of taking accountability. Now they're looking back and they can't stop thinking about you because you did come closer to their heart than ever. That's why you're all up in somebody's headspace, guys. It is what it is. It's just your power that you have. You may have friend zoned somebody, blocked somebody because they hid who they really were from you. They weren't authentic. Maybe you've seen them for who they were, but they still tried to lie. And now they want to feel that way again. You make people like, you tap into their real soul. You get people to really put down their guard and be themselves. But somebody was very immature, and age is just a number, right? They hid behind material things. They thought that, you know, money was going to make them look better. Money makes, in your eyes, makes them look poorer. If that's all you have, you're poor. And somebody knows that. You see people as that because it's not about what you have, but what you choose to do with your time. And that beautiful heart, that authenticity, you know, that power that you have walking into rooms. Everywhere you go, you make a change. And somebody's paying so close attention to you, like with a big magnifying glass. And they feel homeless inside. But because they're all about material value. And shit, you ain't gonna get nowhere on that kind of mentality. It is what it is. So, it's because somebody sees the Wheel of Fortune changing in your favor, so they think it's about money. It's never about money, guys. You are royalties, so you're already wealthy in spirit. You know what I mean? So that wealth is inevitably gonna transfer into the 3D, but it's about taking your time. We're not rushing into any of this. People want it like yesterday, and it's about progression forward, one day at a time. You're the muse. You're inspiring a lot of people. And somebody's listening to a lot of lyrics right now. Wow. A lot of people are trying to control you, trying to break your heart, but then they end up just being broken. And you see them as broken. But it's not your fucking place to hold these people. They wanted to hex you because you refused to hold their hand while they were going through something, because when you need something, a hand to hold, a shoulder to lean on, an honest, you know, somebody to actually protect you, you didn't have that. So you had to be the soldier of your own life and protect yourself and block these hexes from your life. Pisces. Now, you could be a high priestess. Chill. That's why you're chilling. You ain't got nothing to hide. Holy fuck, you are very balanced. Both light and shadow. And you are ascending past a lot of people, especially a lot of masculine energies if you're a female. And a lot of people, a lot of masculines think that they have reign. They don't got no reign. Listen, somebody wants to sit at your table because you just flipped their table. Yeah, your pressure. You got a lot of people pressed. A lot of people pressed because you are the real deal. You are a reincarnation. Aquarius, you are a fucking star. And you're changing the game. Age of Aquarius, baby. You are the muse. You're showing people that they have the ability to heal themselves. A lot of people made a decision. They didn't have they were very uncertain about you. And you were like, all right. And then the ones who are like, try to put pressure on you when they can't even, like, makes no sense. It makes no sense. Could be a Leo. Somebody was really trying to get on you. They didn't realize that God Creator Source was going to see what they were doing and give you a legs up, and you were going to say exactly what needed to be said to see how somebody was going to react. Because true love wins, guys. If it's not love, it's not in your life. That's what allows shit to flow. And your dreams are coming true. And there's a lot of people who are very envious, very spiteful, have a lot to say about you and what you got going on. And they're trying to end it, death. But you ended the black magic, the hexes, and the voodoo, and the stupid rituals and shit that people were doing. Even the gossip, just by how you're moving is ending the gossip. And you are death. You transform. Every single night you have a death and you're reborn. Somebody wanted to put you out. They gotta fucking stop. They gotta stop right now because the karma is really bad for them. Really bad for them. And you got big things coming in. And somebody is blocked. And they're mad. They're mad because they got bad advice about you from their friends and shit. And now somebody's feeling broke, busted, and in despair, wanting you to be broke, busted, and despair. Now they're missing whatever the fuck you gave them. The food, right? You may not have gave them money because shit, sometimes you can't even take care of ourselves. As a single mother, it is so hard. Like, I have a hard time because everybody I have gotten into a relationship wasn't able to truly take care of themselves. So I've had to take care of my children and them. It's just too much. That's why I stay by myself. And then the people who can take care of themselves, who want to come into my life, I don't want to be with them because they have money and it's all they have is money. You see what I mean? It's like no happy medium. How come I can't get like a good man who has a heart and who knows how to work and care about me at the same time? You know what I mean? And understand what it is to be a single mother taking care and emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. Like, it's not that there's not people. It's just I know better and I see it and I know what I want and I know what I don't want, and that's fine. People need to understand that. And then they get upset because you're no longer there to feed into their whatever they got going on, especially their illusions. Somebody is really pressed because you see them as a liar and you're paying attention to everything, to body movement. If you're anything like me, I bet you don't have very many people like around you though, so you won't really be able to see their body movement, but you pay attention to everything. As the Aquarius, anything that is sent towards you, you will feel. And that's because of your authenticity, your truth. 17 and number 14. Now, I'm going to put them back because I only want one. But that pure heart, you really do, you touch somebody's soul. And I'm feeling somebody doesn't want to be a player no more. Look, 17 came back out. Guys, I put it back in and I was looking at it and they said take it. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to put it back in because there's two and I don't want to. But it came back out. So we all need to pay attention to our intuition a little bit more because the ancestors are right there in our face. Very, very loud, very clear. And they're very excited that you pay attention to them. Okay, so listen to them. Wow, it says the mirror of truth. So listen to them because 17 reduced down to an 8. Okay, so what you put out, you get back. This is what's going on. People are upset because you can dish it. You walk the talk. People think you're just meek and docile. Determination, achievement, and ambition. There is a great determination and focus about you. You have set your sights on a goal and you're determined that you will reach it. You are focused and ready for new challenges. Nothing at this time will stand in your way. This newfound inner strength is empowering and you can feel the energy within you. The future looks bright and there is a feeling of wanting more from life. This card suggests that it is just the beginning of your journey. Imagine how much more you can achieve if you just stay focused. You see, people want you to be distracted. So they bring like these breadcrumb energies in and you're like, I'm not dealing with it. I've done this on my own. I can do this on my own. I'm going to wait. And you're waiting it out. And whatever you're waiting for, it's coming in and it's beautiful. But, you know, you're patient. And you're not actually waiting for a person. It's an energy. It says it is important not to be distracted at this time. As the more focused you are, the quicker you will reach your goals. So, Gemini season, you're staying by yourself. You're processing, eliminating, evaluating. Really the mask that we wear and other people wear as well. Guys, remember, we're not innocent in this. It takes one to know one, right? We have to be honest. Nobody is perfect. It's about being perfectly imperfect and figuring it out through it. Somebody wanted to get you fired. How are you going to get fired? You don't even have a boss if you're anything like me because we don't have this support. We don't have that kind of support. You got to figure it out on our own, right? And somebody's really upset that you can figure it out on your own because energy never lies and it's all about authenticity. So people gravitate to that authenticity and somebody's going to see you and say, I understand that. I see where you're coming from. And they're not going to make you feel uncomfortable or be a creep or you know, cross any boundaries. Look, Sea of Manteca. Okay? So, seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. Guys, this is for my beautiful earth angels, starseed, elect ones, chosen ones, divine feminine, divine masculine. This is for you guys. Look, it says, you and I were too young and it was my fault, but I blamed you. Remember how I said that and then the card came out from that deck? It's amazing, right? So, seeing your potential and bringing the unconscious to light. Manteca is thought to have been water-based planet containing the most crystalline clear water you could ever imagine. Now, water is a conduit, okay? It's a cleansing energy. So maybe somebody is mad because all you got to do is pop into a bath or wash the fucking dishes and you're cleansing your energy off of all these energy harvesters. Like, it's really, really easy for you to just get rid of this energy, okay? And somebody is upset. Now, it is also a manifestation tool. So somebody's upset that all you got to do is mind your business and drink your water and you're manifesting. That's how powerful you are. You know the tricks. You got the secret sauce. Okay, so clear that you can see miles and miles underwater. The Sea of Manteca card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibilities. It's about the ability and choices to see the potential in all people and situations. Like I said, you give them the benefit of the doubt. If they choose to fuck you over, if they choose to steal, you know they need it more than you. And you know that you just, eliminate yourself. And it really does make people feel upset because you're in a society where you have to kind of degrade your morals or, backtrack in order for you to be liked or to fit in, and you could care less to be liked or fit in. And it does. It rustles some feathers. You are a threat, okay? So this could be one of your natural traits. Or it could be a sign that you are currently, that what you're currently doing has great potential, okay? Mantecas are thought to have been galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as confirmation that the situation or project has extreme potential and can reach fruition. If it appears in the spread, it is a very positive sign that things are working out for your highest potential for all involved. That's it, guys. You have to eliminate yourself sometimes because that teaches people to do for themselves. Just like you have to go through the hard times because it teaches you to do for yourself. The haters are hating because you got longevity, guys. Somebody thought you're 15 minutes of fame. Like, wow, that's a long 15 minutes and you're still fucking chilling. Somebody's scared because, like, I went go see the Weeknd movie. And it's the deading of the Weeknd to transform into, like, Rise of Abel, right? So that's what we're going through in this snake. We're transforming because people know that if you stay in that energy, you stay in that low vibrational chakras, that you're getting stuck. So people are leveling up. They're changing the game. At least the right ones are anyways, the ones who really see it. And they're showing people that this is where you were. This is how you felt emotionally, mentally, spiritually bankrupt. And this is how you can get out, by expressing it, by being in that moment, by saying and being raw and genuine and saying, listen, I'm not okay. I need the help. If you can't help me, that's fine. But at least I expressed it. So now I could hear what needs to get done and I find a solution. We have to put ourselves out there because we do need other people. But at the same time, if they're trying to control you, you don't need them. Okay? So, you may have received this card as confirmation. Okay, if it appears in this spread, it is very positive sign that you're working through your highest potential for all involved. It's very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. According to John Young, this which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as faith. When water appears in our dream and art, it often represents unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means you may be called to bring to light any unconscious patterns for which you're unaware, to look at them and see them clearly and consciously so that they don't appear in your life as faith. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are you ready to bring to light of day? Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you see potential in the situation you're facing? What unconscious patterns are you being called to bring to light? I love you guys. I don't make it up, okay? I hope this helps. I hope this resonates. It says, wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. If it flows, fine. If it doesn't, it must go. It says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It says, when it comes to the matters of your heart, there is no wrong or right. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And the last one is passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Now, a lot of people see that, but they're taking, I don't know, it's weird. It says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. You see what I mean? Somebody needs to give you space because you're not like the rest. It's a soulmate. It says, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So, you're getting down to the nitty-gritty and you are very tapped into this little energy. Somebody needs to realize that they are equal to you. You are equal to them. It is what it is. Somebody needs to let down, leave their fears behind, okay? Somebody may be fucking terrified of you. But it says they are stopping this relationship from blossoming. And it says unbreakable love. This person has a genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that arise. So I hope this helps. I hope this resonates. You got to leave the material life behind you in order to open up this new gate, okay? I don't know if I have enough time, but let's get a message from the animal world. If I don't, I'm sorry, but let me try to get it in, okay? Ancestors, one message from the animal world. Oh, wow, it's the dragonfly. You got a lot of ancestral masters around you because the dragonfly is a representation of the ancestors and passed over loved ones. Okay, so with the air sign, we have dragonfly. It says, master of light, illusions, and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and internal creature that awakens a sense of wonder and awe. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, simmering, and changing. When the dragonfly appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perspective. Are you restless or still? Dreamlike or clear, or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. When in balance, sees clearly, joyful, and magical. When out of balance, can't concentrate in a busy mind. To bring into balance, focus on the breath. Somebody needs to breathe. Okay? Oh my God, it's gonna be fabulous. Breathe. Ooh, you're taking somebody's breath away because you are too legit. Too legit to quit. Too legit. Too legit to quit. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. I hope it resonates. If it doesn't, there's got a lot of other readings here on YouTube. Mwah. Bye, guys.